On 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go live right now.
Right now.
It says we're still pending. It says pending going
No, it says you've been
live.
live for 1 minute. You've been live for 1 minute and 16 seconds, and I just got the alert.
It says pending live application. Going
No, it says
live.
you've been live for 1 minute. You are live.
It says pending.
I can see you. You're not pending.
It's pending live. It's flashing at me. It's a big flashy.
Well, it says you're live with 14 people are watching. 18 people are watching. People
What
are
is
saying
up,
hi.
everyone?
I see you.
Welcome into a
I gotta shut
very
this down, though.
random Tuesday night stream. I did not go live on Saturday. I put a little message out there that I was going to try to go live Tuesday. And so Tuesday came and I said, heck, I can make this happen. So I did. I know we've got, I believe, Viapre started up at 9. Actually, that's why I changed. I had forgot who had gone on at 9. And so I felt bad starting at 9. So I changed it to 9:30 just so that I didn't interrupt too many people's streams. But I wanted to get my last stream in of 2021. Not that I'm going to talk about 2021 because there's really nothing to talk about in 2021. So I figured we talk about 2020. What the heck just happened?
I told you twice already. Nothing to talk about in 2021, huh?
So 2021 resolutions. What to look forward to, what goals and aspirations and nonsense that you may want to accomplish, like Steve going to Disney 100 times this year. I think is probably gonna happen. Maybe more, maybe 150. I don't know. But I thought it would be fun to get in my last stream, and these fine gentlemen right here agreed to say yes to the stream. Wrong show.
Oh.
So here we are.
Steve would say yes to the dress, but not me.
What dress?
What?
I mean, what?
No one was even talking about a dress.
Why is Cody's thing say goodbye to 2021 and hi to 2022?
Apparently, I skipped it. I'm so messed up. I skipped a whole year. Welcome to 2022. So, little update. Today was my last day of. Actually, a lot of people didn't know because I said it at like the very end of my stream 2 weeks ago. But me and Jenny tested positive for COVID, and we were both in isolation for the last 2 weeks through Christmas, which was kind of a bummer because we didn't get to see our families. But Jenny finished her isolation a couple days ago, and I finished mine officially today. So as of tomorrow, I am free to roam the world again and live my life. Thankfully, we had 0 symptoms. We just got lucky, we pray for Zip all the time because he's still suffering a little bit from some of the aftershocks. So keep Zip in your prayers as well as mine. But we were lucky. We got through. So just happy to be done with that. And now I can move on, and now I can go down to Disney because I feel like now if I had it, I can't get it for a while. So there's that. So that's kind of been literally the one thing that has stopped me from going down there is getting it down there and then coming home and having to miss out on work. But it happened anyway. So now that it's done, I feel like 2021 is already going to be a good start. So Annie, so basically, Jenny did have some minor symptoms. She kind of felt off the week before. Nothing crazy, but just felt just kind of felt off. And then on that Friday morning, she woke up with like a sore throat. So she actually went to the doctor thinking it was strep. But kind of in the back of her mind was just wanted to get tested anyway. So she went and got tested a week ago Friday. So almost 2 weeks ago, because of the sore throat. And again, pretty much expecting it to be strep, but ended up testing positive. And because she tested positive, I went on Saturday just to see where I was at. And then I tested positive as well. We didn't get the kids tested because there was kind of no point at that point. We figured if we both had it, then the kids must have had it. So either way, we did not test the kids, but the kids, technically, we have to keep them still quarantined for the next 14 days. So just because we didn't get them tested, but I felt like it was going to be more aggravation to get them tested than it's not like they do anything anyway. So what's the difference of having them hang out for another 10 days at home? So it is what it is, but glad it's over with. And I feel like now I'm full of pep. I never lost any pep, but I want to get down to Disney. And now it's like, let's do it. Let's do it.
It's an all right place to be. It's an all right place to be.
Yeah. I mean, that's
never asked if I'm having a great time. I am. I kind of wish that some of my friends that live down here would come hang out with me, but outside of that, it's not too bad.
Dude, if I would, I could.
Uh-huh. If you could, you would, maybe, but not if you would, you could.
He's a working man. He's a working man.
I'm proud of him too, though, so I can't fault him for it. But
yep.
Yeah.
So I had a nice little semi-vacation because I didn't really do anything for like the last week and a half. But gotta get back into it. Get back into doing some work. The vacation, although it's like what's the point? Because I usually always take off New Year's Day anyway. Actually, I usually always take off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day just because, and it rolls right into the weekend. So it's like, why would I even think about going back to work for 1 or 2 days? But I think I'm probably gonna, because I got to catch up on some stuff. But that's it. My 2021 resolution is to get back to Disney. Yeah, it was a enforced staycation. It was, exactly. And man, oh man, I don't know how Jenny does it. There's a lot going on during the day when all 6 of us are there every day, all day for weeks. It's crazy. It's crazy. I should have filmed it, but then I was thinking that half of it would get cut out anyway, because I was just sitting there ripping my hair. All that back there, I ripped all that out of my head. Previous to this conversation, that was a full head of hair right here. That was not at all balding. That was just in the last week and a half. So any prior images that you've seen of this were from the future in the past. If that makes sense. No. Okay.
It made Shep sense, but outside of that, no.
Yeah. Anyway, Cody.
What's up?
Are you saying what you did at all, or no?
Wait, what? For what?
What are you talking about?
The holiday?
Oh, I went up to New Hampshire, hung out with family and friends.
I didn't know if it was a secret or not.
No, I mean, I got tested the Wednesday before I flew up, rapid test, just so I could verify that I was negative, because I was seeing my grandmother.
Yep.
And yeah, it was fun. It was a short-lived mini vacation, but it was good to see everybody.
Yeah. It's too bad. I would have gone up and seen you, but then I would have given you COVID. So
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been a good meetup. That would have been a bad meetup. Like, oh, Cody now has COVID too.
Yeah. Some things just aren't worth
Not worth the headaches. Oh man. Steve. Everyone, we all know Steve. He's right here. If you don't know Steve, if this is your first time here and the first time ever
There's
seeing
there's
Steve.
not a name in the chat I don't recognize. So.
If you don't know who Steve is,
All things fun.
he's all things fun.
Changing that,
Mr.
by the way.
World.
New Year's resolution. I'll take Mr. World, but I'm changing all the things fun.
What
All
to
things
what?
fun. No, you got to keep it.
To what?
things-
Breaking news.
All things super.
Nuh-uh.
Mm.
I'm
Just for you.
unsubscribing.
Like super duper.
I'm
Like all
unsubscribing.
all
Cody calls
things
me a super. Cody calls me a super everything, so I'm changing it to all things super.
I mean,
I'm unsubscribing.
I was inspired by him. He inspired me
No.
to change my name.
No.
it'll take some getting used to, but hey,
Or you call me Steve, one of the two. You got this one, or
that's true. But Steve's currently down in Disney. So, I mean, come on.
I'm just an hour away from this guy, and he won't come over here.
It's unbelievable.
Look how mean he looks right now. He's like, What you talking about?
He froze. Cody froze. Cody
No,
froze.
he
Guys, let's say
no,
hi to the
not
chat.
Tiger King. There's nothing to do with Tiger King in there. It was super.
Yeah, I believe that would be correct. 100%.
Nope. Nothing to do
Or
with
you
Tiger King.
could say Stever King.
No.
Yeah, Stever King.
No.
Steve Gurr King. Steve Gurr. No.
Steve,
Anyway, let's say hi to the chat here.
Stephen Baskin.
Steven Baskin.
No. No.
Hey, all you
Baskin.
cool cats and kittens.
As you can see, I have.
You know it
this is
pretty
probably the
well.
longest.
Yeah.
Probably the longest I've ever had gone without shaving in a long time. Because I usually, I usually shave every other day, just to, keep myself presentable. But then I said, what the heck? I don't need to be presentable to anybody. So I've kind of let it. I actually had to trim it once because it was getting really itchy. And so this is after trimming it earlier. So, but let's say hi to the chat. I know that Steve probably hasn't been writing them down for me. So
I haven't, but I can do it if you want me to.
I'm going to, we'll give it a whirl here. We got my man, Mike Wheeler. We have a new person in the chat here. Shep Happens. Because I accidentally was signed into my other account to get the share link and decided to put in there changing it to 9:30, forgetting that I had changed out of that account, and then I posted it and I'm like, ugh. I mean, not that I mean, if anyone wants to go subscribe to that, I don't put any content out on that, but hey, if you want to subscribe to it, you can. Of course, then I commented and then put that's the gaming YouTube channel. You have Bidding, my man, who says Shep's 2021 resolution is an 8K, I'm guessing, graphics card, which would be dope. Joy, thank you for being here. We have Karen, we have Nick, we have Pearl. What's up, Pearl? We have Strive to Do Better. He's another new one here in the chat. Never
First
seen his
time.
name before. He's new.
One and done.
One and done.
Yep.
Then we have, let's see, moving on down. Bidding, Mike Wheeler. Chris, Dad Builds, my man. Good to see you, buddy. Annie, what's up, Annie? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Christine Hickman, how are you? Thank you for being here. Let's see. We've got Samantha Lowe from the Haunted. Man, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. We got Bill Steffen from Kentucky. We have Surf Bum. What is up, buddy? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Minnesota Martha. Hey, I got the package. Thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you so much. I appreciate that. I thought I had you on Insta or something like that, but couldn't find an Instagram. I was going to send you a message. Tina McNeil, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Tanya J. Julie C. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Amy, AJC Magic. Good to see you. Elena. Aloha. Thank you for being here. Dreamer Deborah. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I also filmed a little something that I just haven't edited it yet with the kids. So that'll be coming out soon. Little special something from Deborah. Captain Akron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Mike 88 NYC, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Candy Mom, Cynthia, thank you for being here. Welcome. Teresa Martin, how are you? Welcome. I think I might have said it, but I might not have. I don't really remember at this point in time. Zippity Doodad, my man, how you feeling, buddy? Thanks for being here. Ryan McDowell, what's up, buddy? Corey is in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Can't wait for big night, man. Day. Big day on Friday. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be dope. Cody has way too much to say. He just doesn't know where to start. It's
I don't
true.
know.
Isaac Nail, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So tonight we have probably one of the most important topics in all of YouTube nation, world, in YouTube platform, expanding beyond those platforms. This video could go so viral that it breaks the mark in every single social media platform because we're talking about such an important topic tonight. And that is 2021 resolutions, how to prepare them, make them, and then how to fail on those resolutions and just kind of throw them out the window because 99.9% of the time you're just going to do it anyway. I'm in that same boat and I will probably be doing the same thing. Anyway, I'm going to start with Steve. Steve, what is your number one, the biggest resolution diving out of 2020 and making a splash into 2021?
I know.
Cody, what is Steve's answer?
He is going to be a Florida resident.
I mean, that he is right. That is the goal.
Ooh. Is that your number one resolution?
It is.
That's his second.
He also knows my number 2 as well.
Okay. Cody, what is your number 2, your second?
No, that's
choice.
That's his second.
Yeah, no, what's your second choice for Steve?
Oh, he's going to be living healthier and continuing to get in shape.
That is correct.
That is a good one, too.
Yep.
That is a very, very good one. Faith, Hope, and Disney. Barbara, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. We're going to be talking about resolutions here and how to motivate yourself to strive to do better. Yeah.
Yes.
I use that in the
yes. Good plug.
I've been
sometimes I see things and I materialize them and I go with it.
Yep.
I've been carrying Cody's. I gotta be careful how this comes out. I've it's a string bag, like a backpack thing.
Oh yeah.
I've been carrying that around with all my camera gear in it. So people have stopped and asked me what it means. So it's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. What am I getting mine, by the way?
I will send you one.
Resolution: more tokinis and less snarts.
What?
Drink more gnome nectar.
Produce more and consume more gnome nectar.
Yep.
All right, Cody, what is your biggest, and I mean like your top tier, like highest of the toppest, the most highest you can get on like pyramid type of, like the top of the, the highest pyramid top, the little tiny triangle at the very tippity top that you're standing on. What's that one?
I want to get jacked. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to continue to build my brand and eventually be full-time training online.
That's a good one.
Yep.
It's a good one. What if you like say had a list, if you had a piece of paper that had lines in it, and you could write on those lines numbers down the side and next to them, what would you like itemize on that list that you actually in the very top put LIST list and then circled it in numerical order, starting from number 1 down to however many numbers that you created? How do you obtain and reach that goal?
I have to continue putting out content on YouTube. I'm going to be building on the Strive newsletter on email marketing, Facebook marketing, and continuing to provide value to my online clients so they can keep learning and growing, because that's going to be the best testimonials and word of mouth. So
I love it. And by the way, just for the record, everyone watching, I did actually give these guys a set list going into tonight's show so they can prepare for the question.
You just told me to have everything prepared that I've gotten so far already. That's all you told me.
I gave him a full list, a set list.
He didn't tell me anything.
He didn't tell me anything either. I said, do you want me to have this just in case you need filler? He said, yes.
I texted a copy of the set list to him. I emailed it. I sent it on Insta Messenger. I tagged them in my Facebook post about the show notes.
How did you have time to do that? Because you only told me you were streaming at an hour and 30 minutes ago. That's a lot of work in the list, hour and a half.
So what you're saying is you got the list. You're just ignoring the list.
It's Stiller and heavyweights.
Cody's going to turn into Ben Stiller and heavyweights. Oh, yeah. Love it. Anyway. Wayfinding with Emma. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday night. This is a non-typical night for me. It's usually a Saturday night, and nobody's got to work tomorrow. We're just hanging out and talking about nothing. Usually,
some people have to work tomorrow.
Huh?
Some people have to work tomorrow.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Tonight's different because usually on Saturday nights.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But tonight's different because it's a different night, and it's just for this week. Huh?
Some people have to work on Sunday nights.
That's a good point, actually. That's a good point.
And some people get up and go to church.
I usually end up working on Sunday.
Monday's not just a free day.
Anyway, way to burst my bubble. But anyway, so
Ryan McDowell said, Cody, when you flex for ride cameras, do the cast members tell you to please keep your biceps to the ride vehicle?
They wouldn't dare.
Last time I was there, I kept encouraging them. I said, go flex. I don't want to. It's embarrassing.
It's different when it's like on a ride and there's nobody around walking.
Pearl,
except for everybody that comes off the ride staring at your picture on the wall.
That's funny because I've like gotten comments on that, but like people aren't just going to be walking by and say, "Oh, that's funny."
I had to go through great lengths to get you to do that in front of those the ones we took, and now you use them for everything. So
now you have them hanging on your wall.
No, that's Zip.
That's
Zip's
true.
I don't have them hanging on my wall.
Oh,
sure.
But Pearl, that's 100% accurate. Content creators they do work every day. I mean, I put out a vlog every day. Sometimes they're just silly little shorts because I just don't have the time to put out a full vlog. But like Steve said, I've never missed a day.
That's not what I said at all. You have missed a day.
He said I've never missed a day because I've posted twice a couple times in a day, and those count for days in
Nope.
case I lapse
Nope.
a day. It's true.
Especially when you do them after
Corey
you have
says
missed a day.
they're framed.
No, they're not framed. I don't have him on my wall anywhere.
Although there is a picture hanging behind him in this hotel room. Nope.
I don't know what it is.
What?
If of all people to say something, Corey is the only one I do have hanging in my studio.
That's a good point.
So I'm just go ahead and throw that out there.
That's a good point. That's actually a really good point.
I'll tell you bedtime stories if you want to hear them. I don't care.
Let's hear one real quick.
No.
Okay.
Cody's going to take a nap if I tell a story. So
I think he's going to take a nap anyway.
He's going to have a little thing of cocoa like Baby Yoda going.
It's like the time that I don't know. It was a stream that we had. I don't know if it was on D&T or it was on my night, and Dave fell asleep. We're like, Dave. He's like,
he fell asleep in the middle of the stream. Some of you guys can fall asleep like without any hesitation. Oh, dude, I got the most sleep. I got the most sleep in one night I've ever had in my entire life the other day. So
your first day there, right?
Well, Christmas Eve, I only had 2 hours of sleep. And so I knew I was going to be tired. Well, my family's event, which, by the way, I won. We had these Olympic-style games, and the only year I played, my brother thought he was going to win, and it felt good to beat him. But anyways, we had to wait way too long, like into 10 o'clock at night. I'm thinking, I hadn't even got home to pack yet. I was supposed to be gone out of there by 6. I got home. Pete McDevitt calls me and says, hey, can you jump on so Preston can say hi to you real quick? An hour and a half later, it's like 12:30 in the morning. I said, look, I got to go pack. And my flight was out early, and I had to be at the airport by like at 3:30. So I thought I can either pack and then sleep for an hour and a half and hope I wake up on time with only 2 hours sleep before, or I stay up. So I stayed up. So I had 2 hours on Thursday night, 0 hours on Friday night, 13 hours on Sunday night or Saturday night.
That's crazy.
I slept for 13 hours. I stayed up, dude. I kept fighting to stay up for your stream. And about 8:30-ish, I remember seeing 8:30 on the clock. I remember it, and then I was gone, and I woke up at 9 o'clock.
Well, it's a good thing, because it would have been a complete waste if you stayed up, because I didn't.
Oh, it's pretty much a complete waste anyway, because I tried to stay up.
Stacy in the house. We have T. Marie, Tina in the house. We have Blue Nose, Chris, my man, in the house. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. And Emma, that's definitely a great resolution to have, for sure. I'm hopefully going to grow mine too, because my YouTube channel just does not want to go anywhere. It wants to kind of stay in the little. It's got a happy place right now, just chilling in its happy place.
Send your kid to have a chat with me. What did I miss here? So I'm not on YouTube, guys, because I'm on the hotel internet and it's not very good. So I only have the comments here, so it's very limited and choppy on whatever we're using, Duck Labs. Somebody said something about having to send their kid to have a chat with me.
Oh boy!
Do you say
Marie.
Duck Labs?
Yeah, it's Duck Labs.
Yeah, so we call it.
That's it.
It's Stream Labs, but
when it first came out, we called
Yard.
Yeah,
Duck Yards.
And we call it.
We always call it Duck Labs. Yeah, because of the little duck that you could
Dude,
that
you
shows
should have been following us at the beginning, man. You'd understand.
Yeah, when we first switched over to this new platform, like we had so much fun. Like at first we were like dreading it because we were so used to the other way, and then once we started like diving into like what we could do, and we were like throwing stuff to each other and like high-fiving each other, and it was so much fun. And we called it Duck Labs for a long time because it's like a little duck, and the duck was always like it'd be up over like on the top of the corner over by Steve. That's where like I have the paid version, so it's not there, but the eyes on the duck. I don't know anyone in the chat, if you ever watch a stream that has the little logo, the eyes on the duck follow you. No lie. Like you could like go like this, and the eyes on the duck, they're like, you always feel like
what if I go this way, if you go that way, which way does it look then?
Both.
Sounds
Each
made up.
no, each eye goes. Telling you.
Shep.
Yeah.
What is
I'm here.
your number one resolution?
Oh man. Whew. I've been thinking about this all day.
Well, we didn't have any idea that we did it in 10 seconds. So what is yours?
Yeah. All right. My number one 2021 resolution is not E, F, and G
It's not what?
at all. Definitely not
yeah.
an E, F, and G. No, definitely not an E, F, and a G. There will be no more children.
Maybe you don't go just the next one up. Maybe you just double from there. So instead of 2, you go to 4.
As of right now, there won't be any more children, but there's 12 months in 2021.
Please bear with Steve. He is broadcasting from a 1992 hotel room.
It does look like a 1992 hotel room. You know what? But this 1992 hotel room allows me to turn the thermostat down to 62 degrees and put the fan on constant so it runs nice and cool in here.
Cynthia, thank you for joining. Have a terrific night.
Those are
and happy
very
21. Happy New Year. Happy year.
Corey.
Corey. Hey, Corey. Good night, buddy. You should get some sleep because you're gonna have a long day Friday. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait for that. I'll be watching. Hey, you might even see me in a park. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
You're not coming down there.
No, I'm not.
He wishes.
Imagine if I did though. Imagine if I just showed up there. You know, I don't know. My Julie McCowan, what's up, Julie? Welcome in. My pass expired in November and I haven't re-upped it yet.
Oh, you can't now.
Yeah, there's no more gold. Huh?
Yeah. If you go past the month, you might be different because you're a DVC. If you don't renew within the first month, you can no longer buy tickets or passes until. I mean, you might be able to get individual tickets, but you can't do your passes, and they're not allowing you to buy new passes.
Well, you can't buy annual passes?
Nope.
Well, it's fine. It's not like I'm going to use it anyway. I mean, the full use of it. That sounded horrible. I mean, I would love to get down there 4 times next year. If I can get down 4 times, that's once a quarter. For like 3 nights.
You bring your family though?
No, 0.
Ooh.
Maybe. No, probably 0 because I don't think Jenny's going to travel next year still like that far.
So I'm obviously
unless we take a car.
I'm either moving or I'm here once a month. So just coordinate it with me, and then you don't have to worry about a hotel room.
Well, I got DVC points I got to use.
Or that too. I'll buy.
I have like 300 points kicking around right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, I could go to Hawaii. Elena, I'm coming to see you. Although I do want to do that. I should actually, because we're gonna wait till the kids were 5. The twins were 5. I think when the twins are 5, so 3 more years, we're gonna make the haul, and we'll probably I'll take like 2 whole weeks, and we'll go.
I came really close in October to booking a 3 or 4 night stay at Alani.
Really?
But then something else came up and I changed my mind. So
yeah, I'll tell you. Sarah, what's up, Sarah? Welcome in. Boop. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii so bad. I have relatives over in Hawaii too that offered up their place. Like he's a doctor, so they have this gigantic complex that they have, and they have like a guest house, and they offered up the guest house to us, and we just have never. I don't really know him that well, so it's kind of awkward. Even though they were like, "Hey, come anytime. We have a guest house." It's like I see it once every 5 years. Yeah, I'll take you up on that. I can't do that. It's just kind of weird. Although I should, because it is Hawaii. But what do you got there? Did you steal a menu?
They gave me a bunch of them. I didn't steal it. They gave me a bunch of them. Look, this is the
Rub it
special
in.
one in December. They change the menu every month.
Good.
Just rub it in.
What? Oh, I don't want to hear it. You're an hour away. You could be here right now. I don't want to hear nothing. Gideon's Bakehouse. There's another one with a little gargoyle or a little devil or whatever you want to call him. But so
Noah, what's up, buddy?
I went the other day. I came in to stand. I went over there before 10 o'clock, which Disney Springs opens at 10. Went straight there, and it was a 55-minute wait for me. So
Wow.
in line at opening, I couldn't. I mean, the line wrapped outside and turned the corner and wrapped all the way down to Morimoto, Asia, and by STK. I know nobody's gonna know what that means, but it was back that far, and the group got behind me, and the guy said, "Okay, that's the end of the physical line. Everybody else go sign up for the virtual queue. We'll let you know when it's back. It's about 2 hours."
Wow.
And he said it probably won't be that for you guys. It's probably gonna be more like 55 minutes to an hour. And it was 55 minutes before I got in. So
it's by the way, no, it's Moth Gideon's. It's Moth Gideon's.
Moth, M-O.
No, Moth. It's Moth. Like the
Moth.
bug. No, it's like the bug.
So, Shep, look at this cookie. These things weigh a half a pound each. This is the chocolate chip cookie.
Epcot Kilter fan. What's up? Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Oh,
that's
my
the chocolate
goodness.
chip cookie. Look how thick these things are. If you can, I don't know if you can or not.
Oh yeah.
It's got.
Look at that big bite. Look at that big bite. Oh, it's half gone. He ate half of it.
Well, I split them with some people, so I couldn't eat all these cookies, dude. They're ridiculous. I bought one. I've got 6 of them.
Jason, what's up? Welcome in, Jason.
But the other thing is too, so like they have seasonal ones. So like right now, they change them every month. These 2 right here are getting ready to go away in 2 days. That's the Santa's White Christmas, which is a white chocolate with a white cookie dough filled with coffee, which I didn't want. And then the Cookie von Krampus was like triple chocolate with Andy's mints in it.
Oh my God.
I got that one.
Please buy that for me tomorrow and send it to me.
The Andy's mint one?
Yes. I don't even care if it takes. I don't. USPS. Send it USPS. I'll get it in like 5 months.
This one right here is the best. Look at this peanut butter one. Look at it. This is the peanut butter one.
Oh, that looks so good.
They're thick too. I mean, look at it.
Oh yeah,
They weigh a half a pound each. Hang on, I got
that's a lot. It's a lot of cookie. It's a lot of cookie.
One of these 2. This is the triple chocolate one. Look at this. It's just full of chocolate. And this one right here is the Andy's mint one. It's kind of like the triple chocolate one, except it's got Andy's mints on it.
Yeah. Oh man, can you just overnight that to me? Just
I could.
Very, very simple overnight.
I could. And then they even got their own buttercream icing. You can vanilla or peanut butter. I got vanilla. They're fantastic.
Oh, does anyone else seen that meme? They
do. They see, but they vary. Their menus vary every month. So you have
salted caramel.
And here's another thing too. So people wait in line for these things. They open at 10. By 1 o'clock, they're sold out of the coffee cake ones, and they're sold out. Like so, this one right here is a morning exclusive this month. Coffee cake that's gone by 1 o'clock.
Wow! And you got one.
I got there at opening. I did get one. It's right here. Do the math. It's there's the coffee cake one. You can see the cinnamon swirls. There they are. Oh, it's all falling all over my computer. You do the math. I got there before they opened, and they were already. I didn't get in until 11 o'clock, and they sell out at 1. So there's a lot of people that want those that don't get them.
That looks stinking amazing.
It's good. It's real good.
Just get
I gave Corey a peanut butter one for him and his wife to split, and they didn't make it home.
Well, I would imagine it wouldn't, but like overnight one to me. So I want the mint one. I want the double chocolate and
triple chocolate.
The triple chocolate, and then I'll take the peanut butter crunch because Jenna will like that one too. So
I got
overnight to me.
I got the chocolate chip, the peanut butter crunch, the triple chocolate, the coffee cake one over here, and I got the Cookie von Krampus.
Von Krampus.
Then they have cold brew.
Oh man,
other beverage. It was really cool. And then
it's kind of like is it like a competitor to like the other chocolate ice cream place?
No, Ghirardelli's. This is cookies only.
Oh, only cookies. Oh,
This has a really cool story too. It looks like an old library. There's a gargoyle on top of it. I was listening to the guy tell the stories because there's a story and then there's the real story. And the guy that owns it, like these are full of just old books, and every book in there is from his personal library. So, but they're so good. He was telling me though that this thing just opened. It's not even grand opening. It's not even until January. Like it just opened last week. Again, perfect timing for me to be here. Everything worked out. But they turned around and the line was like 4 times as long when it first opened. He said it was all vloggers too. They all had their phones up in the air like this the whole entire time. Anyways, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him. I didn't say anything. But he said something else, and he said they have another store that's nearby that their record day sales for their existence was broken in the first hour that place opened.
wow!
Their entire record day's worth of sales was beat in 1 hour at this place.
Hey, nice sweatshirt.
Thank
Do I
you.
get one of those?
Aw, you cold?
No, I'm just cozy. Eventually,
Do you have a merch store I can buy it off of?
very soon.
Nice. And actually, by the way, I still haven't done that. I did. Rye. I did. I haven't heard back though.
What'd you hear back from?
Meg. I sent Meg an invite, but I think she's probably busy.
It's nice. You're probably doing it right now. So.
Well, that was like the time that I'll usually like hit her up earlier in the day, like, hey, if you want to come on, I'll send you a link. And then when she popped in chat, I was like, where are you? And she's like, someone didn't send me the link. And I was like, I went back. I was like, I don't know how I did that. That was crazy. So maybe I didn't send it. Yeah. Anyway, I want one of those cookies, but has anyone else seen that meme about the just the different shipping companies? Like, UPS, it's like your package will be delivered at, approximately 2:00 by your driver, Tom. And FedEx is like, your package isn't, whatever. And it says USPS, and it's like, you have a package?
What package?
Yeah, what package? It's so like I have a couple things coming in the mail, and it's exactly what it is. Like I have one coming from UPS, and UPS is like, your shipment's going to come tomorrow between such and such time, whatever. I have stuff coming from the post office, USPS, and like you go into tracking, and it's just like your shipment's delayed. But there's like no tracking information. It doesn't say anything. I'm like, this is stupid. Like I feel bad for people that work at the post office. I don't know how it's that screwed up when like you could buy stuff on Amazon and get it the next day, and millions, I would imagine more people are using, and I mean, probably not more people, but I mean, although Amazon does staff like 800 bajillion people, I drive by one of those. We have a local warehouse in the area, and it's just like at the same time every morning at like 8:00 or whatever, 7:30, 8:00 in the morning. And it's just truck or van after van after van after van after van leaving the parking lot. And it takes them probably 45 minutes just to get out because there's so many of them. But they just do their thing.
Tina Marie would like to have my energy, which I'm not sure why. But on top of the little sleep, I don't drink coffee or take energy drinks either. It's all natural.
Yeah.
Hot cocoa.
It's all natural speed. Anyone remember speed? No. That was like a big thing back in like the 90s, but I haven't heard that term in a long, long time. But I guess technically energy drinks are the new more or less speed because they bump you all up, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, not that I've ever had speed. I just heard about it from people. But Steve might be on it. How's your coffee? Your chocolate, your hot chocolate?
Good.
Do you have any is there a Ghirardelli's liquor? I feel like there should be.
There should be.
Because that would go
But
very
no,
good.
I do not. Especially not on a Tuesday night.
Tuesday nights. Although every night has been a Friday and Saturday night for me for like the last week and a half. It's
Yeah.
coming to an end tonight as I head back to work tomorrow.
Woo.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Get out of the house. Like, have fun, honey. I'm out of here. Poor Jenny. Oh, I don't know. They're closing down more stuff in Mass. Mass is in pretty rough shape right now.
Really?
As far as just like, yeah. Although Jenny went to the grocery store today and said it was like Market Basket. That's like the big local chain around New England.
Yep.
And so we have one here. It's new. I mean, new, I say in the last 8 years or whatever. But it's always packed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's even everything else has a capacity limit. I think grocery stores are just like free reign, because she was just like, every parking lot was like full, and then it was just like bumper to bumper inside there. And she's like, I'm never going grocery shopping again. Because I've said it a million times before, we just usually use the Walmart pickup.
Right.
She just places the order on it. We've been using that for years because it's just easier with the twins, with 4 kids, not all getting out and stuff. But she's like, yeah, I'm never going grocery shopping again. And it wasn't so much just being out there with a bunch of people. It was just
Chaos.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like, people were rude, hitting her with carts and stuff, and not apologizing, and
Oh, yeah.
And she doesn't like that stuff. She's just like, so that was a tough experience.
All right. Well, it's like when you go out to places like that, you expect everybody to like have the same kind of like politeness as you, and like kind of mind your business, and then you deal with people like that, and it just kind of reminds you that there are some rude people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it throws you off.
Wicked. Yeah. It's like everyone's just here trying to get food.
Yeah.
It's not like this big, huge hot it's like, it's not like you're getting the next Funko Pop or something that popped out that you're fighting for. Seriously. It's like just normal food. People are just like out of their minds.
It's nuts.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's cold in here when you have this thing set on 62 degrees and it's right there.
Dude, what's the temp been down there? It's been like everyone's like wearing sweatshirts, and
these people down here don't know what cold is. So
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably 60 degrees and people wearing sweatshirts.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like look at you, Cody. Like, you should be, of all people, like,
No, I have my temperature set. I'm not cold. I'm just comfy.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a decipherable deciphy, if you will.
So I will say this. This is the price you pay for this kind of weather, because there is no better place to live than Florida in the wintertime, ever. And being that, it gets between 72 and 80 during the day, but it's going to drop around 58 to 62 at night. So if you're outside and you get the wind that blows, you're going to need a jacket, a lightweight jacket.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to wear jeans, but it's worth paying the nighttime doing that with being able to experience the daytime weather. Now, the only difference is, though, like I said, it's supposed to be 81 tomorrow, I think. It is currently 61 here, so I'm matching the temperature outside right now. I'm in here in a shorts and t-shirt, and what are you laughing at?
Just reading comments.
What?
Sorry, Stacy said, Shep, how did you know what I was doing today in Hot Topic? I didn't fight anyone for that Funko Pop. I had it first.
Wow.
But then Chris just sent me Blue Nose.
Yeah.
Sent me that meme that I was talking about.
Oh.
UPS tracking. Your package is in X City, USA on truck driven by Bob and will be at your door at 2:37 p.m. FedEx, your package is coming. You'll get it when we give it to you. USPS, you ordered something? Amazon, we're inside your apartment.
We're inside right now.
And then they got to throw this one in because this is so true too. Oh my God, I hate phones, but 100% true. Here's Facebook. We know you were just thinking about getting a toaster oven. Here are 15 ads for toaster ovens. That is, it can read your mind.
It's scary.
There's no doubt. Like that is the truest statement.
They're always listening.
Oh, dude, we've had these conversations. I'll be talking with these guys like this, and I kid you not, either the same day or the next day, we get ads for what we were talking about.
Yep.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm talking like stuff. I could be mentioning something like, I don't know, carpet shampoo. And tomorrow I'm going to get an ad for carpet shampoo.
Oh. That's Instagram's that way now too. Well, I guess Facebook and Instagram, they like own each other or something.
No, dude, it's Google. Google. I get it when I open up my internet. I get ads for what we were talking about.
Yep, it's insane. It's just straight up insanity. my Facebook feed is full of Funko Pops.
Let me see.
I know. It's almost been a year since I've been down there. So we don't have a Walmart grocery here. We just have the pickup, Julie. So they take a picture of your stuff and where they. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Facebook owns Instagram. I knew it was something like that.
Facebook owns Instagram. Yeah, Google owns
YouTube. Amazon. Emily, she placed an order on Amazon on December 1st, and it's still stuck in limbo. That's crazy.
I had that with my golf clubs. When I got my golf clubs, I ordered them. They made it from Georgia somehow. Then they made it all the way to Indiana. Then they got shipped back to Georgia. And then they turned, I don't know, because they said they were undeliverable. And I kept calling about these things, and they just wouldn't do anything about them. And finally they went back to Georgia. Then they came back to Indiana. And I finally wound up getting them because I had to call them and say, listen, when you get this package, I'll come pick it up. I don't want you to try to mess anything up.
Yeah.
I'll find out. Corey's back. He's a Backstreet Boy.
I knew you couldn't sleep. But Amazon, for us, it's like most things are next day on Amazon. And it's like, how do they even do that? Like the most obscure thing in the world is like, oh, we have it. Oh, and we can get it to you next day. And you're like, I mean, like it's insane how fast Amazon is. And like worst case scenario, something's like 2 days away. And then depending on your driver, a lot of them will take the picture and they'll take a picture of it, and you can get the picture in your Amazon app that it was delivered and where it is. Because I ate a cookie for Cody.
I told them, Corey, I sent you with a peanut butter cookie home for your wife, and it didn't make it.
Oh wow, Elaine only got 6 out of 25 boxes she ordered. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, obviously, the post office is gigantically huge and whatever, but I mean, if Amazon can figure out getting stuff to people in the next day, I don't know how the post office can't get things sorted and sent out properly. I have something that was shipped the beginning of December. It was like December 10th or somewhere around then. And it said shipped. What happened? What are you guys laughing at?
I'm just laughing.
No, what happened? Did I say something?
No, you didn't say anything, dude. It's an inside joke. It literally has nothing to do with what you're doing or talking about. So,
you guys and your little touchy-feely.
Cody, are you drinking bulletproof coffee? What does that have to do with it?
Am I what?
Bulletproof
coffee.
No, not right now. At 10:30, I'd be up all night. I am drinking hot cocoa. Swiss Miss.
Yes,
because I'm sponsored.
I'm
sponsored by Swiss Miss.
Is it K-Cups?
No, I bought the
microwave
the envelopes, yeah.
Way cheaper that way.
Yep.
The K-Cups are ridiculous. But my parents say, because I always had, you saw my coffee station, Steven's house. we had the pot of coffee. Actually, it's been in some of my vlogs too. Well, we had the Keurig, and then we had the regular old, like, generic Mr. Coffee, whatever. And so for this year, my parents got us a 2-in-1, all one unit coffee pot and K cup thingy. I mean,
Hot cocoa is also known as muscle milk. I drink muscle milk. It's not the same thing.
Is it protein? Is it protein hot cocoa?
So Bill says you should see the warehouse.
I need to invent that.
You should actually just grab some, like, I bet if you put hot chocolate, I bet if you put in like peanut butter flavor powder, like whey, might not be bad.
Some of them blend or like mix better than others, but
yeah,
it's an idea.
Bill says you should see the warehouse in Southern Indiana. He's right. I've seen it, and they're building a bigger warehouse than the one in Southern Indiana near where I live. And they were Indianapolis was one of the finalists for the Amazon headquarters. They went with New York for some reason, which they backed out of now. But what? The Indiana warehouse, they've got such an operation in Indiana right now that's where they wanted their central hub to be, which is kind of centralized in the United States really well between Louisville and Chicago and all the big major cities. So it's like it's a perfect hub for them. They even got their own thing at the airport. So it's well worth it.
Yes, Chris, definitely. It's glorious. Like in the morning we make a big pot, and then I usually have I have way too much coffee in a day. I'll have like maybe 2 cups in the morning, and then maybe 2 or 3 by the end of the day. I have a lot of coffee anyway. But, have a nice pot in the morning, and then when you get home from work, brew up a single cup. Although, it came with, because it's it's a Cuisinart, I think, or something like that, maybe, the new one. But it came with a little coffee filter, K-cup, like the little tiny coffee filter K-cup thing that you could put like a single scoop in, so you don't have to buy the K-cups. You can just use regular ground coffee. And it came with one. And I put it on the table where the coffee maker is. And I'm about 100% sure that little tiny hands got a hold of that little tiny cup. And I no longer have it. And I cannot find it. Cash is the suspect right now in this whole debacle, because he just grabs things and then he either throws them away or he hides them. He hides stuff. It's crazy.
I do think we need to bring up the poop coffee conversation again, since Mike Wheeler brought it up about Corey. Corey does want to try the poop coffee. But I don't think Cody was around at that point in time. But there is actually coffee that monkeys go eat some beans and poop out something else, and then people go through and separate their feces and pull the little grinds out, and then they grind that coffee and make it. That stuff is like, I don't know, thousands of dollars an ounce.
That's messed up.
Well, it's the process that goes into these little turdlings. Yeah, they're little turdlings, if you want to call it that.
No. Corey has never said he tried it. He said he wants to try it. And it's called what is that? What's it called? The Kopi something another?
Cornucopia?
No. Called the Kopi Luwak. It's Kopi Luwak. You can get it from Walmart.
What? Poop coffee?
Some of it comes from cats. I thought it came from monkeys. There's some here for birds. It depends on which site you're looking at, where they come from. But one of the ways, it's animal poop coffee.
Wild cats. Oof.
Bats, birds, and monkeys. That's what it says. Yeah, the real stuff is extremely expensive.
So if you have company over, if you have, very prestige.
I would have to meet the monkeys first. So I could
You have
I
to
could,
shake their
like-
hands.
Yeah, I just want to like get an idea of like.
Excuse me, Mr. Monkey. Can you bend over? And I just want to do an inspection of your butthole.
We just need to do a DNA test and make sure you're the you're the monkey I got the coffee from. Get to know him on a personal level, and then be like, all right, I can feel comfortable drinking this coffee now.
Yeah, we're like best
Buy the
friends.
monkey. Just go
me
buy
and
the
that
monkey then.
That monkey, we're like this. Actually, I got a bidet for the monkey for his birthday last year, and now it's like the cleanest coffee around. The cleanest poop coffee.
What happened today? What's going on?
No idea. It's a Tuesday. That's what happened. I don't know how to stream on Tuesdays. This is weird.
So Disney did restock. You know, I like puzzles. Disney restocked with all new puzzles, and I got them. I got all the ones I didn't have, and I've realized just now I don't know how many of them all.
You're not gonna
I don't know how many of them all home.
Ship them. USPS. Package from Disney. When? Well, we all know now. If you get anything out of this stream, okay, there's two things that people have to get out of the stream tonight. One, if you can't, or if you are able not to ever use USPS mail to ship packages. I think regular mail is fine. Most people get regular letters and things like that. But when it comes to boxes, avoid them at all costs, I think, at this point. At this juncture, until things are fixed. Letters are fine, because obviously, unless you buy a dove or something like that, or a pigeon to fly it, which I think is probably a little, maybe even less accurate or efficient than USPS. Boxes should never, ever go. That being said, I'm going to be sending out time. That's what I'm saying. That being said, I will be sending out packages very shortly to my members.
I said,
if you guys forget them, I sent them. I'm just kidding. That's horrible.
I send Shep packages all the time, and I send them by the priority box and all that. And it says guaranteed to be here by this date, and 4 days later he'll get it.
Oh yeah, if not longer. And then the second thing that we have to take out of tonight is, in order to the number two thing that people should take away from tonight's stream is that if you want the best tasting monkey poop coffee, make sure you buy the monkey with a bidet.
It could be more of a cat than a monkey. It's a cross between. It's a cat monkey.
Yeah, develop that relationship with the monkey first before you drink the coffee.
Yes, 100%. It's
buy it dinner first,
but take it on a date.
Seriously,
take the monkey. The cat monkey.
Know your monkey.
Is it kind of like the monkey thing? Yeah, is it basically like the?
We can call it number two coffee.
That's the best thing, actually. It's the number two thing coming out of tonight is the poop coffee. May or may not be on purpose, but I feel like the cat monkey thing is like the Wizard of Oz monkey, like the that thing, the flying monkey thing. I feel like that is the animal that would produce the poop coffee monkey coffee stuff, right?
Not wrong. Not wrong.
How's it go? Oh, 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 on. Someone quick grab that. That's some good coffee right there.
That's exactly how it happens.
I'm pretty sure that's how it happens. Mid sing along. It's like whoever's job that is, walking behind him, they're like, "Oh, that's a good one right there." It just took a turn, even worse than it was. We were already in a downward spiral, but we just jumped right off that cliff. Oh, Steve put a
I
sweater
come
on.
here for this.
Steve put a sweater on.
Well, dude, I'm sitting next to an air conditioner. Like, it's literally right there, and it's 62 degrees. Dude, not that much.
Oops,
got
that one might
cold.
be. Oops, that one might be decaf. Yeah. How do you try it? How do you make the decaf poop?
Oh my.
What am I throwing my jacket?
The guy in the guy walking behind that's gonna pluck the turd beans or whatever you want to call them out. Is there like a quick lick test to see which one's decaf? No, I can't even do this.
So I went through today and looked at some of the merchandise from 2020 versus 2021. It's the exact same merchandise except the 0 turns into a 1. But you can get all this stuff like this that has 2020 on it.
For like $2.
Off. This was $7 for this.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Semi. But they have it looks exactly the same except that says 2021 on it. You got to be careful because if you grab one of those, they're not 70% off. So
Kopi
Luwak.
Wow.
Luwak
is a coffee that consists of partially digested coffee cherries, which were eaten. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Not
No.
at all.
Nope. I mean, I would, if Corey had a big pot in front of him, and it was all brewed, and maybe I'd partake with Corey in a taste testing of the.
Not me.
I don't think I could even do that.
Not I.
No. Stacy said she'd drink it. I mean, I'd have to try it once. I mean, you can't not. Just because it's, not the best thing to come out. Colombian roast. Oh. So, Steve, show us a little. Everyone here in the chat wants to see a little bit of your trip so far. So, what have you were at Disney Springs earlier? You went a couple days ago. What have you purchased so far? What is your big?
I already gave up on that, dude. We're not doing that now.
What happened?
I gave up on all that.
What are you
Nobody
talking about?
cares about what I heard.
Yeah, they do. Everyone does.
I don't.
Nope. Cody doesn't. He doesn't care.
All right. Well,
I got puzzles.
He got puzzles. He's going to ship USPS.
I do have one really cool. Hang on, I do have one really cool thing. This is the Christmas tree stroll, by the way, this year. It's all over Disney Springs, and there's 12 of them. You put the little sticker on there. Your kids get to turn in for something free. You got all these little special things on the back. These are pretty. I did these too. I do these all the time too. But these are the Epcot maps. This year it was the Olaf tradition.
Ooh. So is Epcot still opening at 11?
Epcot is still opening normal time. Yeah, they're closing. It varies. And then the cool thing that I did get besides all these puzzles, which these are all the puzzles I've picked up since I've been here. So
that's a ton of puzzles.
I got this, which I didn't know existed. I thought this was the Villainous game, not the Clue Villains game. And this, I love Clue. It is really cool. It's got all these characters in it. Ursula, Dr. Facilier. It's got all their little charms down here, like the potion for Dr. Facilier. And then down here, you kind of see like, this is called the other sides. That's the rooms. They're different from the Disney villains. So
do you play it the same as Clue? Like Ursula killed somebody in the
Ursula in the other side with the poison apple.
Oh,
just
okay.
like Clue.
That's cool. I like it.
No, Chris, I'm just showing that one thing because that game is pretty cool. I didn't even know it existed.
Oh, they have Villains Monopoly too.
I got the Villains Monopoly for Christmas. My mom got it.
Really?
My mom had.
Wow. Hey, Rye, Have a good night, buddy. We'll,
Night.
we'll see you. We'll see you in the new year, man. We will be live tomorrow on Disney. Don't.
Oh, I meant to do Philly Crew today.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice. That's
They're
awesome.
down here
They're
on
down
my
there still. They got Nerd Herders is still down there. Who else
I
is down
haven't
there?
seen the Nerd Herders yet. I haven't seen a lot of people yet this trip. I will say I've spent more time in the parks this trip than I have any of the previous ones since the beginning of the year.
Really?
Yeah. But I've gotten a lot accomplished. So I got a lot of filming done of things that I wanted to film. But I've not met a whole lot of people down here. I saw Nate and Jackie from Super Enthused and Patrons Tomorrow, Nate. I've met, which I've already met them. So it's not like the only new people I've met really was the Do Philly Crew, I think.
Nice.
So.
Yep. I
haven't seen them, Stacy, so I don't know. Oh, now Charlie and Stacy got home today, so.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That was I guess they got down there, Wednesday last week? So I guess they were down there for a long weekend. That's pretty cool. Oh, man, yeah, they flew this time. They drove the last time. They flew this time. The
next time I drive, it hopefully is in a moving van. So
get home at 1 p.m.
Cody's going to come up and move my stuff for me. We already had this discussion. You said you would. You said you would even take care of the treadmill yourself.
I didn't say that.
You did say that. That's what I heard.
No.
You should look for homes while you're down there.
Oh, that's
on the agenda.
It's already in the works. Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I'll go down and start looking for something too.
Glancing.
I got to buy my second home down there.
I don't want a second one. I just want to get one.
$0 that I have just kicking around. That's my 2021 resolution is to make enough money on YouTube next year between YouTube and Twitch to fully outright buy a house in
Corey.
What's that place called? The Golden Oaks.
I passed Golden Oaks today. I was on Marco with somebody, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's Golden Oaks right there." They wouldn't let me in.
Well, that's my.
He said, "You're not driving the right kind of car." I said, "It's a rental." They said, "You can't come in."
You couldn't go in?
I didn't try.
Yeah.
I filled out a place just being next to the sign.
That's a great idea. Emily says you should buy a house right near Donna. That way you don't ever have to.
That is not out of the realm of possibility.
Mm.
I have several people looking for me as well.
And Stacy, I actually built Golden Oaks. I just can't afford to live in Golden Oaks. Those houses are built in such a small profit margin that it barely feeds one of my children. One house feeds one of my children for a week. Put that in perspective. That's the profit margin on that. All those millions of dollars that people spend on those way overpriced homes. Yeah. Small profit margin.
My goal is to sell all my stuff in Indiana.
That's what you got to do.
My house and my property.
Yeah.
No, not all my stuff. I'm bringing all my stuff. I mean, I'm gonna have a U-Haul just for my puzzles. Cody's got lots of trips to make. Anyways, I'm gonna have. I've got. I want to sell. I have a piece of property plus I have a house, so I want to sell both of those. And just either I don't want to rent, but I might just pay for a rent for a year down here somewhere, just so get everything figured out. Figure out, there's two options. One is I find my good job, or my boss decides to go ahead and open a store or a building down here, which I don't think is going to happen by the time I want it to. So find a good job, sell everything, find the right way to move down here and all that. Or I sell everything. I got all my property in Indiana, and I just
become a full-time YouTuber.
Well, yeah, I just hand them the money for a year's worth of rent. Like, here's the first year, take it. And then that gives me everything's paid for, and I got a year to figure everything out. So one way or the other, I'm coming down here.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would do that and then be a full-time YouTuber. I mean,
Well, so I know full-time YouTubers that don't make enough money. They don't even come close. I know a lot of people think they're going to get rich off YouTube. It is not going to happen. So
listen, all you got to do. I'm not talking about being a theme park YouTuber. I'm talking about being being like a full-time ocean wave YouTuber. Like you film the different waves, every coast, all up and down the coastline. You know what I mean? Like you do like a 10-minute video of just waves crashing.
now, Stacy, I'm not keeping the property. If something ever happens, I mean, I've got places to stay, or I could start over if I had to ever come back. But I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh, if you get a Golden Oak house, you automatically become a member of Club 33.
Yep.
I got to start playing the lottery.
Yep. Yeah, and I had thought about putting the camper down somewhere because technically, I mean, I could put it at a campground somewhere, just like I'm doing Rhode Island. And that way, I'd have a second property. But it's just it's a possibility. I mean, it's always on the list of when things go back to normal. I could do that, and we could take more frequent trips.
My dad owns his own construction company, and I want him to come down. I want to buy a piece of property and just have him build my house because I want a lot, but I want at least 3 bedrooms. I want at least 3 bedrooms plus a studio and plus a mini gym. So, not asking for too much, really. But
why a mini gym?
Because I don't want to put a full gym in my house.
Why not? Why wouldn't you want to put a full gym in your house?
That's a good point. He's got a good point.
If I had space, I would.
Does Fort Wilderness, do they offer year-round campsite?
They do monthly. I don't know if they do year-round or not.
Yeah, like seasonal. I don't think. I wonder if they.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
Andrew says yes, they do. Andrew says they do year-long. He says year-long rental at Fort is not that crazy, actually. Oh, maybe he's just asking.
Huh. Yeah. It definitely wouldn't be long-term. It would be just
I drove by Fort Wilderness today and looked at all the campers out there and went,
what didn't you drive by today?
That's a good point. That's another good
point. Not here.
Nope.
I went on an adventure today. I went down to I've been everywhere today actually because I started I'm near Disney Springs. I went to Disney Springs, then I went to Animal Kingdom this morning. So I went all the way down and around from Disney Springs on the map. If you're looking at like Disney Springs is over here, Animal Kingdom is over here. So I went from Disney Springs all the way through Epcot Hollywood, all the way down over here to Animal Kingdom. On the way back, it sent me the other way, up around all the Magic Kingdom and all the other stuff to come back around over here to get here. So I circled the entire
property. Mr. Dale, what is up, buddy? Dale. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing?
I don't see Dale. Oh, see, I just saw his comment pop up over here. That's how far behind I am with the comments.
Look at the. I got YouTube on this screen here, so I can see.
I don't. The Wi-Fi is not super strong here, and I don't want to risk freezing in a position where Cody's going to make fun of me. So you
could use your phone though.
I could. It's a lot of work though.
That's true.
And I got people messaging me while I'm streaming. I can't use my phone.
That's a good point. Good point. That'd be actually really fun to do that.
To do what?
Oh, Dale, they stayed at that's awesome. They stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge last night. That's wicked dope. I want to stay there.
It's a good place, man. I love that place.
I stayed at that's where we stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge in 2007 when I got engaged with Jenny. We were staying there. And
hold on. Stacy, I thought you told me that you had Andrews because he lives like 5 minutes from you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Stacy, I'll send it over to you. Absolutely.
What info are you looking for? His address? Or
Yeah,
content.
well, I'll touch base, Stacey, and we'll figure it out. Whatever you want. I know where Bidding lives. I know
Creepy.
his daily schedule. I know exactly where he's going to be at 2:00 tomorrow, 1:30, 4:00. I have access to millions and millions of cameras. No, I don't. Me, Stacey? If I
No,
did,
she's talking to me. I swear she said. I swear
if
she
it's
said
me,
she only lives 5 minutes from him. She would just drop it off. I gotta find it now.
I say if people tell me stuff, they have to tell me like 18 times because so much stuff goes through my head in a given day that I typically forget what my own name is.
Oh, so she thought she had it, but then she did right before Christmas Eve at 11:17 p.m. She messaged me and said, "Do you happen to have the contact info for Andrew? I thought he was on Twitter, but now I can't find him." So, sorry, Stacy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I mean it when I say
right.
her.
Yeah, he won the ultimate prize.
Uncle Pop.
Yep, which was awesome. Another big success with that auction. Not gonna lie, I don't know, after we bought everything, we must be close to $5,000 or over.
Well, there was a few extra donations to get to $5,000, but yeah.
Yeah, well, we're close. We were close. Oh, Steve, you met them over there.
Who?
You met Dale and Jen over there today.
I went over there to see the Do Philly crew and messaging with Dale. Dale came and hung out with me. We didn't ride a single ride because the lines were ridiculous. 45 minutes minimum for everything, including It's a Bug's Life, except Triceratops spin. It was like 15 to 20 minutes. I wasn't going to ride that. So, anyways, then we went from, then I met Jenna over at I went back to the lodge. We had parked there for some reason. I can't remember why, but went over there and Jenna and mom and dad came over for a little bit. So, and then I left.
Nice. Well, that sounds fun.
I wasn't going to disclose the information just in case people don't want it. Other parties don't want that known. But if he says it, then I guess it's okay to say. So.
Oh, it's only DVC over there.
Yeah.
I gotta start
looking. Only DVC right now.
I gotta start looking. I gotta talk to Jenny and see if I can swindle a trip. She's gonna be like, "You're gonna leave me with the 4 kids?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of yeah.
When you put it like that, yeah.
Exactly. Poor Jenny. She always gets the brunt of the stick. She doesn't like going. Like, she goes places around here and stuff, but she just doesn't like going very far from the kids. So it's like she won't. I've offered a million times to send her to like Aruba or wherever the frig she wanted to go, and she won't do it. She won't do it. She won't leave the kids. She won't even. I'm trying to get her to go with me somewhere. I'm like, why don't we just go down to Disney? She's like, no, I'm not going down to Disney with just you. I'm like, why? It's normal for a
That's how
full-grown.
EFG happened.
Like, it's totally normal for 2 full-grown adults that have kids to not bring their kids to Disney, but they go and indulge. But someday.
The Dale, that's not a healthy dinner, buddy.
Ooh, actually, that's not a bad thing. I'll bring you a T-shirt back. I always do. So that's the thing. I offer to bring Abe because it would be fun. I would take Abe and Bryn. They're easy. Like the 2 of them together,
Yeah.
I could easily take Abe and Bryn. Bryn's 4, Abe's 7. They're super good. Like I don't have to worry about them running away or anything. Like it would be a very easy trip to do.
That's a good age for them too.
Yeah, but she won't let me fly with the kids because she's in her head. If the plane goes down, it's me and the 2 kids that are gone. So she's like, I'll let you fly because if you go down, it's not a big deal. Take 2 kids with you. So I told her, I'm like, one of these days it's going to happen because it would be a blast just taking that because they love it. Like that's all they talk about at home.
Yeah.
It's like, when are we going to Disney again? When are we going to Disney again? When we, and Jenny's just not like a crazy Disney nut like me, and now the kids, because I brainwashed them basically into being Disney freaks like me. So, but whatever. One of these days, we'll probably take our family trip. I know. Dale, I've been trying, but it'll probably end up being me again the next time that I go down. But who
made
knows?
that sound
Maybe.
so disappointing.
What?
You made that sound so disappointing.
Well, I would love for them to come, because the kids want to come, but Jenny just doesn't. She likes going. Jenny likes going every like 2 to 3 or 4 years. She's not an every year type of person. So I can usually swindle. Like we had a good stretch where we went every year for a couple of years, like 3 years straight. We went every year. We went 16, 17, 19. So we missed a year, but it's pretty close. And then, but she just doesn't like to go all that much because the problem is she hasn't experienced it beyond just the crazy madness of like when we go with my family or whatever. Usually, like most time we go with my family, it's just nonstop because my parents are the over planners, so they like to plan everything, and so it's always this, and Jenny's not that. Jenny's more like me, which is just whatever happens. And if I go with my parents, I'll stick to the schedule just to try to do what they want to do. But she hasn't really gotten to experience. Although we took her parents a couple years ago, it was a little bit more laid back. But then we had the twins, so it wasn't that great. They were only like 6 months. Anyway, long story short, and not to overbore anybody with my extremely long story. Once the twins, actually, I mean, probably by next year when they're 3, because Brittany was 3 when the last time, and she had a blast. I mean, already, the twins know who Mickey and Minnie are, so I mean, they would have a blast just because they already know all. They'll sit there and ramble off everybody, Goofy, Daisy, Donald, everybody. So they already know, but it's just
you don't get to see a lot of them right now, though.
What's that?
You don't get to see a lot of them right now, though.
Exactly. That's the point, is that there's almost no point going because they would want to see the characters, and there's really no characters to see right now. So.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So the year we did miss, Jenny had the twins. She was pregnant with the twins that year. We went in 2017, the fall of 2017, and then she was pregnant early 2019 and had or 18 rather, and was pregnant all. So we weren't doing much because being pregnant with twins that's tough too. I don't know how she does it, to be honest with you. That's a lot of work. I'm just glad I didn't have to do it. Looking back, men are evil. Anyway, guys, it's an hour and a half, right around an hour and a half. It's a Tuesday night. It's not like the typical Saturday where we can just go all night. I mean, I could go all night, but I don't want to put that through. I don't want to put
you through that.
Yes, what he said. So, with that being said, Happy New Year. Goodbye, 2020. We're not going to miss you really at all. Although there were some fun memories. I'm not going to lie, we had a lot of fun memories. And those will not go forgotten. Most everything else will, though. So, for now, Happy New Year.
Toodles.
If you find yourself a couple days into your 2021 and you realize your resolution might not be the perfect resolution, you can always go back and change it. There's no rules behind resolutions, really.
Why would you? That's defeating the whole purpose of everything. I like how Dale says, "Good night, friends and Shep."
Oh no, he said good night, friends, and Shep. Good to see you doing well.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, doing good.
I
Doing
know.
good. Yeah, so technically we are still going to see you tomorrow on Disney.net. But for me, here on this channel, we won't see you again until...
Ever? Is this a new channel thing you're starting?
What's that?
Cody's getting frustrated. I'll just let him finish.
No, I'm not.
Cody's ready to go to bed.
The last stream ever. This is the last live stream I'm doing, actually. I'm quitting YouTube 2021. I'm quitting
it out.
No, I'm quitting everything. I'm deleting all my social medias come 2021.
He is living off the land.
I'm gonna go buy a goat. I'm gonna go buy a goat and a couple of monkeys that poop good coffee. We're gonna have a heck of a year. Man, my kids will be the ones that sift through them. All right, I'm done. Happy New Year, everybody. We love
Happy New Year.
Happy
We'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
In the new year with these gentlemen, probably.
No.
He's also quitting social media, except for the fact that he's trying to start his business through social media. He's quitting.
Yeah, I'm quitting social media to build my business through social media.
Actually, it's pretty logical. I understand.
Oh my God. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one in 2021. But for now, be safe on New Year's Eve because it's a fishy night with lots of monkeys.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's copywritten.
It's covered. Just everybody go out and buy monkeys and you'll be rich. That's if you get 2 things tonight.
2.
But the second thing, the best way,
hit the button.